Okay, so you've likely scrolled through social media and seen them, right? Those impossibly tiny, hyper-realistic Nano Banana figurines. They look so detailed, you almost think they're actual 3D prints, like you could pick them up. But what if I told you the real magic isn't a 3D printer, that it's actually, well, a pretty sophisticated AI illusion?
That's exactly it. Yeah. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this visual trick. We're diving into a really powerful feature set within Google's Gemini ecosystem. It's officially called Gemini 2.5 Flash Image. Our mission today is really to clarify this whole illusion for you and, unpack the tech behind it.
And we definitely need to unpack it because this isn't just some cool gimmick.
Yeah.
This deep dive is all about how that feature, Gemini 2.5 Flash Image, helped push the Google Gemini app past, 10 million downloads, generating hundreds of millions of images like super quickly.
Yeah, the scale is huge.
And all from a feature that lots of people, myself included at first, thought was making actual 3D models.
Right. And the core innovation, the thing that makes it work so well, is its natively multimodal architecture.
Natively multimodal. Okay, what does that mean in practice?
So picture it like this. Older AI models might, say, process text, then generate an image. 2 steps. Gemini 2.5 Flash was trained differently. It learned to understand text and images together simultaneously right from the start, in one unified step.
Ah, okay, so it's not just processing them separately.
Exactly. That lets it grasp complex things like spatial relationships, a red car behind a blue wall. It gets it visually and textually at the same time.
Okay, so it's really understanding them together. You mentioned it creates an internal world model.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's not just spotting patterns.
That sounds like a massive leap. How does that connect to things like conversational editing, where you can just talk to it?
Precisely. That world model is its conceptual understanding. Objects, properties, how they relate in a scene. That's what powers the conversational editing. You could literally just say, remove the person in the background, or, I don't know, make the peel shinier. And the AI kind of reasons about your goal. It's not just following a rigid command. It also totally nails character and style consistency. That's been a huge challenge for AI image generation.
Right, getting the same character to look right in different pictures.
Exactly. It can maintain that same look or art style across multiple images. Huge time saver for anyone creating stuff.
That's incredible. The AI understands natural language for editing, but okay, how does it make the images look so stunningly real within a 2B image? What are the visual tricks it's using for that 3D feeling?
It's really mastering specific visual cues our brains use to perceive reality. First off, there's materiality.
Materiality, like the texture.
Yeah, basically how light interacts with different surfaces. Is it glossy plastic, brushed metal, maybe transparent or acrylic, even showing refraction? The AI gets that.
And I suppose it's not just the surface, but the light on the surface, too. Those little shadows and highlights.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the next piece. Incredible lighting and shadow details. It can do soft, diffuse shadows that make an object feel grounded, or, sharp specular highlights that make something look really shiny.
Like it's catching actual light.
Precisely. And then there's that photographic depth of field.
Ah, the blurry background effect. Bokeh.
Yep, bokeh. It makes the main figurine just pop. Makes it feel like it was shot with a good camera lens. And often, this realism is guided by really specific prompt engineering.
So telling the AI exactly what you want.
Right. A detailed prompt like create a 17-scale commercialized figurine on a computer desk with a round, transparent acrylic base.
Yeah.
That gives it all the context it needs to aim for photorealism.
So for you listening, understanding this difference is really important. We started out saying these look like 3D prints, but is Gemini 2.5 Flash Image actually creating like a proper 3D model, something you could use in a game or VR?
That's a key question. And the answer is, well, no. It's not a true text-to-3D model. Things like Dream Fusion or Magic 3D, they produce actual 3D data you can manipulate. Gemini's output is definitely a 2D image.
Oh, it looks so close.
It does. Its quality has crossed this perceptual threshold. From one angle, it's often really hard to tell it's not a 3D render.
Okay, and if these images are getting that good, blurring the lines, that immediately brings up questions about trust, right? Safety.
Absolutely. It's a major consideration. Google uses something called Synthety. It's like an invisible digital watermark embedded right into the AI-generated images.
So you can tell it's AI made.
That's the goal. It helps identify the content as generated, which is pretty crucial for dealing with the potential misuse, especially when you hear all the warnings about, uploading personal photos online these days. The lines are blurring.
So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway here? Gemini 2.5 Flash Image seems like a really significant step. AI as more of an interactive partner.
I think so. It's moving towards AI as a reasoning-based creative partner, giving us powerful new ways to create and edit.
Just right at your fingertips.
Yeah, but what's maybe more fascinating is how this pushes us to think more critically. How will we, as just informed people online, keep distinguishing what's real from what's just a stunningly realistic simulation? Especially as this tech keeps getting better and better, it's definitely something to think about long after this deep dive is over.